Hello everyone and welcome back to a new series on this channel. Today I'm playing with
Me.
Jasper. Yes, we're playing Ruse. Probably a game you don't know yet, but that shouldn't be a really big problem. We're playing on the easiest difficulty against a turtle, easy, on random, because we didn't want to pick a easy or a fun country to play against, so it's 100% random, and we are gonna play as a random country as well. So we don't know which country we're gonna have and what we're gonna play as. So Jasper, launch the game and let's see what we're gonna
Alright, let's start.
play against.
By the way, the rules of this series is going to be to increase the difficulty every single episode.
Oh, we're
So next
playing.
time
Okay, we're
first
playing against. Oh yeah, Jasper, you're America and I'm Deutschland. Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Yes. Well, this, guys, we didn't plan this at all, but we just got the two best or two favorite countries, and we also got one of the easiest countries to play against.
And also, don't for the guys that know what we're playing, actually know what we're doing, is uh, no, yes, there is a DLC to play as Japan, but Japan is too OP. So I turned them off, so we can't randomly beat Japan, so because then we're gonna be too OP, and if
Yeah.
they're gonna get Japan, it's they are gonna be too OP.
Japan is extremely OP. They have a tank which is pretty much everything. And well, we didn't want to have that as an enemy or as us. So we didn't use any DLCs. Maybe later on we will be using DLCs. But I'm just gonna explain what we're gonna do in this series. Right now we're playing against a easy turtle. Oh, they're already making complaints. We have.
Yeah. Alright, so for you guys that don't know, you can make infantry, you can make artillery, anti-air, you can create some tanks, you can create anti-tank, airfields, and you also have the prototype base. Now what the prototype base does, it basically makes you able to get more advanced units, and the things you can get from those bases are so OP.
They are very OP. Yeah. Um, Another thing I'm gonna explain about this series. Um, right now we're playing against a easy turtle, as I was explaining just a second ago. In the next episode, the second episode, we're gonna play against two easy. Third episode, three easy, and the fourth episode, we're gonna play against a medium. And you have easy, medium, and hard. So in the end, we're gonna play against three hard. But hard turtles are very hard. One we can handle, two we can handle, but three is quite hard. So that's probably gonna be multiple episodes. We're gonna do episodes of a quarter of an hour. So 50 minutes. That's how long the videos are gonna be. The first video will probably be the whole game, and the second episode will probably also be the whole game. In the first episode, I'm not gonna cut anything out. I'm just gonna play the game and let you guys go through the entire game. In the next episode, I'm gonna cut out the boring part, because you probably already noticed the beginning of Roots is very, very boring. It's extremely boring, and I don't want you guys to sit through that every single time.
Yeah,
It just takes a long time to get a lot of money and all that stuff. So that's what I'm gonna cut
so
out.
what we are constantly doing, we are picking two supply depots. Now what the supply depots do is each 30 seconds a truck comes out with free money in it. It drives to your headquarters, and once they're in the headquarters, you earn free money. And we're also building administrative buildings, which are a permanent source of money. Each 4 seconds, they give you one money. And in the beginning, we're kind of building a lot of administrative buildings, which is really boring to watch.
Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna cut it out. And probably in the episodes where we are playing against hard, that's probably only gonna be the exciting moments because, well,
It's kind of a lot of farming.
yeah, hard it just takes a long time, and you just with with in turtle easy we can just stay here. But if we get against the hard, we'll probably just move all the way back into the corner of the map. So if we if we make a line of defense, we don't have to defend multiple positions. We just have to defend one position with a lot of anti-tank, anti-air, and artillery.
Speaking of anti-tank, I'm gonna make the base for that. So if you may want to build a recon,
A beacon? Yeah, I'll. Beacons you get from barracks. Barracks are, well, the things that make infantry, but it also fields recons. So that's why I'm making a barracks. In Ruse, it has special things called Ruse, and that's what you use to, well, help you. Blitz makes your units go faster by 50%. That's what I put on my sector, so my units go a little bit faster. Because we're in one sector, Jasper and me, we both get benefit from that, so that's why we do it. You have quite a load of other ruses. I'm gonna explain that in a
the
second. Just
most important ones are basically the blitz, which we just told you, fantasism. They that increase uses the amount of damage your units can take, and they can also break their morale.
and
So eventually they will
Fantasism
start to
also
come
makes
back.
your units won't they won't retreat. They'll just keep on fighting. Terror. Terror makes, well, as it says, the forces enemy units in this sector to flee faster. So if you get attacked and you can't hold it for any longer, you use terror so that the enemy units go, will retreat. The decoy things, we don't really use them because, well, they go in a random position in that sector, and that could be a very, very good or a very, very bad position. So we don't really use them.
Fake offensive is kind of good if if there's a fuck ton of tanks coming, you send some decoy anti-tank because then they will start to retreat.
Yeah. The spy reveals all enemy units, so I'm just gonna put the spy here. And now you can see they have quite a load of hurricanes. Those are fighter bombers, planes, of course. And they have a headquarters and two airfields. That's all what they have. That's why a spy is really handy to have, because you know exactly what they have. You also have decryptions that lets you see where the enemy is sending their units. So you can set up a ambush for your troops to, well, own the other troops. Radio silence. That hides all your units in the sector. That means that all the tanks and anti-air, anti-tank we're making is hidden from the enemy. They can't see that they don't know that we have it. Camouflage net makes your buildings, all your buildings in the sector, invisible for the enemy team. And reverted intel, well, if you make a tank, it counts as a heavy unit, and infantry counts as a, well, non-heavy unit as a light unit. So if you get a tank, the enemy is able to see it's a heavy unit, but doesn't know what heavy unit it is. And if you use this ruse, it makes so that for the enemy it looks like an
Infantry.
light unit. Light units are mostly infantry, recons, and artillery. I think.
Well, unarmored artillery counts as
Oh yeah, yeah.
as a light unit. An armored artillery counts as a heavy unit. So what are you doing right now?
I'm making a recon to get to your advanced anti-tank, and I'm making more administrative buildings.
Maybe you should get some flags over there as well, because there's quite a lot of air.
Yeah, I'll send some.
Well,
Making,
if you did notice that this is World War II.
yeah, World War II, so we don't have really advanced units.
So we're not going to be able to use, atomics bomb. So we're at the end
We're at the
of
end
World
of the
War II,
Second
but
World
it
War.
ain't in this game.
Yeah, atomic bombs. It is you're actually able to play with atomic bombs. We don't have that at the moment, but you are able to play with them. We'll probably make an episode where we use
Yeah,
that feature.
we basically have what we're playing right now is 1945 mode, which is the end of the war. You get all the units. You have total war mode, which makes you go by the eras and what am I saying? Well, the beginning of the war, mid-war, and end war.
And
You
that
also have
means that
Second
you
World War,
unlock things throughout
which
the
is
game.
with atomic bombs.
Yeah, just with atomic bombs. It doesn't mean you can't make anti-air and all that stuff, but you just are able to make atomic bombs as well. Um, Total War mode makes it that in the beginning of the game you can make everything, just research it and you have it. You actually have to wait for it. I'm creating Tigers. Tigers are heavy tanks. That's the best tank. You have light, medium, and heavy tanks. Light are of course very easy for heavy tanks, but light against light is very well pretty hard. And the anti-tank kills a light tank instantly. A medium tank, I think, advanced is also instant, and heavy never gets one-shotted. But you also have advanced units, so that's what I'm gonna make now. A King Tiger, that's an advanced heavy tank. It's pretty much an upgraded version of an heavy tank. And I can also do that with a medium tank, but I'm not gonna, because I'm able to make heavy tanks. I'm of course not gonna make medium tanks, because that would be pretty much useless.
Well, they won't be useless, but it would be less good.
Yeah. The-
I'm gonna get another blitzer on base.
So if we get attacked by tanks, and we get attacked by light tanks, we can easily kill them. If we get attacked by heavy tanks, it's gonna be a little bit harder.
Maybe we should put some infantry in the city.
Uh,
Our anti-tank is next to.
yeah, I'll send some. I'm just gonna upgrade it to heavy infantry.
Shall I get some cantaloupe?
Uh,
Cantaloupe.
yeah. Why not? Also get some. Oh, I know. I'm able to make.
Actually, I could make some crocodiles for against the infantry.
Yeah, would be nice. Just put them in the city closest to us. You know, just on the other side of the forest. Santa Maria Eglis.
Right there. Alright, they're sending their air as cover.
They're sending their air.
Well, they're sending it with their army.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna make a little bit more anti-air and anti-tank. I was already planning to make it, but I guess I'll make a little bit more. Send some infantry into the city.
Alright, so I'm gonna get some cantaloupe. These things are rocket launcher tanks. Rocket launcher tanks are basically short range artillery, but they have an insane fire rate.
Yeah. The crocodile is very effective against trucks and against infantry. I just opened the tab menu. The tab menu, if you look at a unit, and you press tab on it, it shows what specialities it has. So you can see infantry, it does 200 damage, normal trucks 200, buildings 200. Um, the first armor, that's for light tanks, that's 40, and it goes down when the armor gets higher. So against a advanced heavy tank, it's not gonna do anything, just 2 damage every second, and that's nothing.
If you actually go into your armor base or whatever you have, you can actually see that there are dots. The more dots there are, the more effective it is against infantry, buildings, tanks, or air.
Yeah,
Now, if you press tab on it, which Theo just did, you can go more in depth to what your unit has
more
done.
details.
You can go into the history of the unit, like the canopy. It's a variant of the Mark IV Sherman tank. You can really see everything you want to know about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna move my base more up to the front.
You can't
Yes.
move buildings, but you can make a secondary headquarters, and this will make it so that it goes. Well, this will accept how you call it, supply vehicles, but and you can also make buildings from it. So Jasper's gonna make a secondary headquarters and also 2 bases. But if the secondary headquarters is built, he will be able to send building orders from that position, and
So
that's really
the
nice.
trucks
If
will come out and I will be able to get there much faster.
Yeah, that's really nice to have, because if you look, our base is on this side of the map and the other base is on the other side of the map. That means if our entire army is almost dead and we want to send reinforcements, it's gonna take a crap ton of time before our actual reinforcements get there. And well, that's why you want to move up your base. Otherwise, I wouldn't see a reason, actually.
And to build the units faster. Also a thing which I'm gonna explain. Mhm. You it takes the time to build some time to build a unit. But if you have more bases of one specific type of base, no, you will be able to get the uh, for example anti-tank much faster.
Yeah,
So
what's
let's say it's
Jasper's
4
trying
seconds to train it, and if you have 2 bases, it will be 2 seconds.
what Jasper's trying to explain, the time it takes to create a unit is, well, for a wearable wind it's, I guess, around 5 seconds. If we have 2 prototype bases, it's half of the time. And the closest prototype base, that's where the units will come out of. So if I want, I could have a crap ton of prototype bases all the way back in the back end of the map. I can have a crap ton of them and put a prototype base very close to their base, and then just feed units out of it. They wouldn't be able to do anything against it because there's so many units coming out at 1 second. And well, that's how you make units very fast. That's also why Jasper just moved up his base a little bit. Not far, but a little bit. And it helps. It really does.
I'm also gonna research I'm gonna get Michael in here.
Yeah, Michael. We have created our own names. Well, not names,
This
but
the unit that I'm researching right now is named Jackson, so we called it Michael Jackson, and we also call it sometimes.
well, that we just do that for fun. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just for fun.
Yeah. Alright, here comes the infantry.
Are we being attacked by infantry? I hope it's
Oh,
infantry.
and there's our defense.
Yeah, they have barracks and they don't have artillery. No, so it's infantry, and we have flamethrower tanks, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh,
Also, a thing to say to all of you guys: if you're gonna buy this game, don't ever, and I say never, build bunkers.
no, Never build
If you build
bunkers.
bunkers, they will send a crap ton of artillery on your ass. Alright, kinda low. First fired shots in this game. Fire! Bitches.
If you kill a unit, you'll get points for that. So when I killed it, well, see, we just got 5 points. That's for killing an infantry. We well, 15 points, and that will be counted as experience after we have completed this game. So that's really nice to get.
Really, really. Morsels.
Yeah.
I'm getting morsels.
Why not?
Yeah.
When I move up my army, I'm able to just, well, pretty much destroy their base before they can even shoot at me. And that's really nice to have.
I'm gonna get some bombers.
Because if you look, if you have a unit, it has a range. The range of a mortar, as you can see now, is huge. So what I'm doing, I'm making mortar, which can, well, shoot very far. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move my mortar around there, so that I can shoot their base before they can do anything to me. So that's my plan. I'm gonna move over here with my army, but I need some more anti-air and more tanks. What you just saw in the screen is Jasper. Jasper has quite a lot of internet problems, and that's what Ruse tells you if you have internet problems. You'll probably see that quite a lot. And you also see that we have to restart a game because Jasper, well, lagged out or crashed because there's too many units. With hard units make a lot of units. They don't make good units, well, they also do, but they make a lot of, well, they just swarm you with units. So what we're doing is, what they will do is just swarm you. You can't keep up. Your units can't kill them. Even though you have much better units, you just can't keep up. And, well, that's what hard turtles do. And you also have a mode. We are playing against turtles. That means they play safely, defensively. Yeah, thank you. So there's also a class which makes a lot of artillery, which we personally hate. There's a class which makes a lot of air, because we're playing against England. The computer knows they have very good air, so what England is doing, they're making a lot of air, which is really nice to have. We're not making air because we know that our air is just gonna get, well, wrecked by England.
Well, I'm making some bombers, but that's just a worse scenario.
Bombers is, well, you can see it as a pussy way to kill your enemy. Planes focus on one plane and they shoot all their ammo at one plane. If you get a lot of bombers and just go in there, the planes can't kill all your bombers, so you'll always win. It costs a lot of money, yes, but if you destroy the enemy's headquarters, he can't do anything. He can't build anything. The problem with that is, Jasper, we're being attacked by infantry from the other side.
Yeah, my bombers are gonna bombard them once they get close.
Yeah, also make some flamethrower tanks around there. And some armored, because they, well, if they had a ground army, they could just, well, drive in there. What was I talking about?
Alright,
No, I don't know.
get some more anti-tank.
I was talking about something, but I forgot.
I forgot to. Where the man?
Yep. We have mental problems.
Where? There they go.
And 70, yes. 2 more wearable winds, and after that I'll go and, well, attack. I'd like to have some more reguns.
Negative, sir. We are out of supplies. Yes, sir. Starting unit production.
And an armored one would be nice to have as
You
well.
may be thinking like, no, why don't they just attack right now? Well, we are actually preparing, so we are absolutely certain we can win.
Yeah, if you use all your units, of course the enemy is instantly gonna think, well, this is perfect for me. I'm gonna use this because, well, they don't have any units at the moment. So that will mean that the enemy is just gonna drive in here. And we don't want the
Any
enemy.
advantage they can take, they take.
Yeah, this is a turtle easy, so maybe this one won't, but they probably will. But what I'm doing, I'm just making an extra base, as we just explained a second ago. I'm making an extra base, so my tanks get produced a lot faster. And this tank is driving into the woods, even though it's not able to drive the woods.
To all units in sector.
Hurry up, you fucks! Infantry is coming.
Building deployment.
Where are you sending your bombers?
Those aren't bombers.
Ah,
These are paradroppers. Yeah, no, they're just standing.
we know the graphics of this game isn't very good.
What is it for a game that was
It's an old game.
made
It's an
in
old game.
2009? It's really good.
Afraid we're lacking resources for that, sir.
Okay, I'm just gonna make 4 more tanks, and after that I'm gonna go.
Production replenished.
Should be going quite fast. Oh god. Oh god. No, 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 no.
What?
Well,
What the fuck is your artillery doing?
yeah.
They're bombarding!
No, you dumb fucks. No, don't shoot. Freaking assholes. No.
Can I take advantage of something? I could cut off their supplies.
Nah, not yet.
Well, no, I don't mean like that, but just bombard the supply depots that we built. Could do that.
Oh god, well, I guess we're gonna be a first episode special of a half an hour because I forgot to end the recording again. Jasper, kill the fucking infantry already. Oh, you already did. Okay.
It's that.
Never mind. I found somebody like you. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna sing. Nope. No. No. Okay, I'm gonna send my army over now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a blitz, so that my units will go faster, of course, and instantly I'm gonna make a new army,
Bombers.
because maybe I do actually have a giant army, but I want more. And if this army gets wiped out, I want to be able to instantly send another army. And that would be really nice to do.
Once you're gonna get close, I'm gonna do an Operation Market Garden.
Market Garden. Operation Market Garden, if you didn't know already, Operation Market Garden is, well, sending a lot of air
Paratroopers.
paradroppers, yeah. A lot of paradroppers at once. Just a ton of them. But guys, I know we haven't ended this war yet, so I'm gonna actually leave you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Goodbye. Jesper, say goodbye.
Goodbye.